channel. If you're new here, my name is Kirsty, and in today's episode of Kirsty's Kitchen, I will be showing 2 cafe recipes. So I'm going to be doing one iced coffee latte recipe and one matcha latte recipe. For this one, I'm going to be doing a salted maple syrup latte with a vanilla cold foam top. So let's get started on the latte. Sounds crazy here. It's because it is crazy. I have my newborn sleeping and my 2 toddlers kind of being crazy. They're waiting to go back outside. But anywho, I'm going to do a double shot of espresso and get that heated up. Sorry, here's what you'll need. So you'll need a double shot of espresso, milk. I'm going to be doing raw milk as usual, and then maple syrup, heavy cream or whipping cream, and then where to go? Agave for the cold foam top, and vanilla. This is a Madagascar vanilla. It's organic, pure vanilla extract, and salt. I'm doing Himalayan pink salt. Okay, here are my 2 shots of espresso. What I like to do is some salt first. This really minimizes and neutralizes any acidity from the coffee. It's said to help with blood sugar balance, so you do that. And I forgot, I actually do cinnamon too. So do some cinnamon. This also helps blood sugar balance, and it just tastes really good with the maple syrup. And then the maple syrup, I'll do about 3 or 4 teaspoons. It's 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I mix my milk into here just so it doesn't shock the espresso so much over ice right away, and it starts to cool it down. Baby. Then for the cold foam top, the best ratio is 3:1 for the cream and milk. So I'm going to do some cream, and then some vanilla. I'll do like 2 whole squirts, some agave, some salt, and then you froth this up. I'm using like a handheld frother. And into my little latte chubby glass. Make sure you keep your jam jars. These are both recycled jam jars. Uh-oh. Off your hand, please. Days later, and I am making the banana cold foam matcha now, because I've just been having coffees, So I'm just making the matcha now that I want a matcha. But I want to show you what we need for it. So for the actual cold foam, I use coconut sugar because it has that like brown sugar kind of taste without it being brown sugar. It's healthier. Bananas, of course, a dash of salt, vanilla. This is Madagascar vanilla, heavy cream, and then for the matcha, this is my matcha powder. I'm gonna whisk it in here, and then I use oat milk for matchas. I like mine pretty matcha-y, so I'm gonna do upside down. I'm gonna do like 2 big, okay, that's kind of a lot. 2 big teaspoons of matcha. Add some water. I'd say maybe this is like 3 ounces-ish. And then I'm very sorry, I'm not being a purist right now, but I'm using an electronic whisk. It's just easier. Baby, try them on. Oh, I also forgot that I'm going to use just plain pure maple syrup for the matcha. Incorporate the powder first. And then if you feel like you need more water, you can just go in and add more. I'm going to use a medium-sized banana. We have a bunch of different types of bananas here in the Philippines, so if you're like in the US, you'll probably have the regular Cavendish larger bananas. And then, so pour this in there. Baby, hi 40. 1 banana. I have some leftover cream from yesterday from my coffee. So this is about 4 ounces of cream. I'm going to do a tiny bit of vanilla. I'm going to do a little bit of salt. It just brings out the flavor well. And then about, I was going to say maybe a teaspoon, but I'm just doing a couple pinches of coconut sugar. And then you're just going to blend it up. This is what it should look like after. I did add a splash of oat milk and mix it in just so it's not too thick or rich. But I'm going to assemble the matcha latte now. I've been making matcha for a while now, for quite a few years now. This is the best way. Do the milk first, in my opinion. I do oat. I feel like it has the best flavor profile. Dairy does not go with matcha. I am a raw milk girly, but it just does not go. So there's oat milk, do a little bit of maple syrup. I feel like it tastes better mixed into the milk. I do maple syrup or agave, usually agave, but I just ran out. So I do maple syrup. And then the matcha, and then pour in the matcha. Okay, go on. Okay, and then after the step, you have your matcha all mixed up, then you add ice, and then you add the cold foam. matcha is good. Let's taste the... That's it for today's video. I also was going to show you guys how to make a strawberry matcha. I made some strawberry preserves yesterday. I used my old jam jar for my strawberry preserves, but I didn't show making it. But it's super simple. Maybe in another video. But you can actually just use strawberry jelly or jam. And if you're using jelly and it's too thick, you could just water it down with like water, mix it up, pour it at the bottom of your glass, put your matcha latte, and that's your strawberry matcha. Super simple. Anyhow, thank you so much for watching. That's today's episode of Kirsty's Kitchen, or Kirsty in the Kitchen. Not sure how I'm going to do this, but sorry for all the background noise. I'm a mom of 3 little ones, so you know how that goes. And thank you for watching, and see you in the next video. Bye!